אוקיי, היי, מה המצב? מצטער שאני עושה פרק די מאוחר, פשוט זה המצב הכי טוב שבו הצלחתי למצוא זמן, וחשבתי גם על לדחות את זה מאוחר יותר. אז כן, יש מזה שצריכתי לסדר את זה פה. וואו, זה קצת יותר שוק יוצא בעצם. אני לא משתמש יותר באנג'י, מה קרה פה? טוב, החלטתי בתור סוג של אינטרודקשן. מצאתי פלייליסט של המוזיקה של Spirit of Justice. בתור זה שזה יותר מתאים, אז הנה אפשר לראות פה את כל המוזיקה. עכשיו זה לדעת שאנל שנוצר, שהשם שלו הוא פאמפקין פיפס. אני לוקח את המוזיקה פה. שזה יותר מתאים בעצם. זה עדיין אייזטרני. אז כן, בתור זה שזה חגיגה בעצם לזה שאני הולך לסוף כסוף להיכנס ל-Spirit of Justice. החלטתי שאני קצת לפנק בעצם עם התחלה חדשה פה. לפחות לבינתיים, אני אחזור אחר כך לאנג'י עם המוזיקה הקלאסית, אבל Spirit of Justice זה Spirit of Justice! איך אני יכול להתחיל את המשחק הזה בלי בעיות? ביי, let's do this. בוא נתפנק בעצם קצת באוריג'ן שלי לאייס אטרני. אני לא צוחק מתי שאני אומר את זה. מתי שאני אומר אוריג'ן לאייס אטרני. כי אולי בעצם שמעתי על הטרילוגי קודם, אבל המשחק שסופית הביא אותי בעצם לאובססיה, בוא נגיד ככה, שיש לי לאייס אטרני. הנה ניכנס עכשיו למשחק. המשחק שאשכרה הביא לי את האובססיה לעשות את זה זה Spirit of Justice. אני רק שמעתי דברים על המשחק. בוא נגיד ככה, אני רק שמעתי על דברים על המשחק. אני לא שיחקתי בו, obviously. כן, זה היה קצת אינסיין בעצם, אשכרה לגשת סוף כסוף למשחק שסופית הכניס אותי לאייס אטרני. או לפחות ממילים. לפחות מהמילים. Spirit of Justice היה בעצם סופית הכניסה שלי המלאה לתוך הפנדום. שזה כיף. דיברתי על זה קצת בסיום של Dual Destinies, אבל אני אגיע את זה פה בתור זה שזה אשכרה ההתחלה של Spirit of Justice! יש כמות לא קטנה של קונטרוברסי שיוצא בעצם בנוגע להחזיר בעצם את מאיה. לפחות שמעתי שהיה מדנס בנוגע להחזיר את מאיה בנוגע לזה שהיא לא הייתה בשני הפרקים הקודמים של הטרילוגי. של האפולו טרילוגי. אז כן. איך קוראים האפיסוד? Costumes. No. Okay, sure. Trabian. I don't know Trabian. Tigre, Phoenix. School Days, Apollo, קצת רק בוריאנוסקה. וטרביאן, אפינה. Sure, I guess. Whatever. בינתיים אני לא הולך להשתמש בקוסטומס. נראה מתי נצטרך בעצם להשתמש בזה אחר כך. בוא ניגש ל-Spirit of Justice. באופן מלא. פאק! הייתי צריך לעשות משהו קודם! אוקיי, whatever.
On the western edge of the Far East. Lies a peaceful country of spirit mediums and mystery. The kingdom of Kurain.
Kurain. No, Kurain village.
But now, the flames of revolution
Kurain
are threatening to consume it whole.
הנה חלק מהפרומו שהיה באפולו Justice Trilogy. Wow.
But things like revolt and revolution were the furthest things from my mind when I first arrived in this land.
1 month prior! Hold it! חשבתי שיהיה voice acting. או לפחות בסקשן ההוא. whatever. אפיסוד 1, ה-Foreign Turnabout. Ooh. Here in Quran, death is not the end. Even after death, the soul lives on in the Twilight Realm. Priestesses can commune with the spirits of the dead. Fear not death. In the name of the Holy Mother, fear only the impurities of your soul. Oh boy. Okay. Oh! Oh! What the fuck? Okay. There's blood on my soul. I'll have the child take the blame. Okay! זה נראה כמו ישו, מה זה? What the fuck? לפחות כמו מויסט קרקל, what the fuck? אוקיי, מה זה? מה זה? מה זה? אוקיי. סינס, אוקיי. רק התחלתי! אומייגאד, אני שוכח שזה מתחיל ככה בדרך כלל. מראה מי הקורפרט. אז יאללה. זה יהיה קצת בטוח בנוגע לזה שאני אשכרה נכנס לזה במקום להמשיך באינבסטיגיישנס 2, אבל whatever, זה היה המשחק שהכניס אותי לאייס אטרני. ה-23 באפריל, 4:26 בערב, או אחר הצהריים, ה-Kingdom of Crime. Whew, I'm finally here. So, this is the Kingdom of Crime, huh? What a long trip. I wonder how many hours I was in the air. תלוי מאיפה באת וכמה זמן לוקח להגיע לפה. Just look at this place. Yeah, look at this street. It really feels like I'm in another world here. Oh! A gorgeous temple! Wait, that's the center of town. Wow! An ox right in the middle of the street. God, get a picture of that. Oh. Excuse me, sir. I wonder what kind of bird that is. Never seen anything like it. That's quite a quest he has outside. Excuse me, sir. What? Oh, yes? Pardon me, but are you Mr. Wright? Yes, that's right. Oops. I hope he hasn't been trying to get my attention all this time. Wait a minute. Are you? That's right. I'll be your guide at your service. Oh my god, מה זה השמות האלה עכשיו? I'm working training at Temple. And I'll be your guide. The fuck's a temple? What? Oh. It's very nice to meet you. Tapiraki. Huh? Tapiraki? Happy what now? Happy Piraki. That's how we greet people here in Quran. It's like hello or how do you do? It's a pretty handy expression to know. Okay, let me give it a try. Oh, I'm Phoenix Wright. Happy Rocky. My name is Phoenix Wright. And you should already know this because this is the 6th game I'm in. And I run a small law office. Oh, that's what I do back home anyway. Right now, I'm just a traveler. A stranger in a strange land. Welcome to our country. Welcome to the Kingdom of Quran, land of spirit mediums and mystery. Ooh. This is for you. Ah. To celebrate your arrival. Good luck, Magatama. Speaking of mystery, what is this mysterious green lump exactly? The Magatama. Allow me to explain. This is the famous Chinese sweet bun. It's called a... Magataman. Or soban. Sure. It's shaped like a magatama. It's so yummy it will send your soul right to the Twilight Realm. That doesn't exactly make me eager to try it. But thanks. I think I will indulge later. That'll be 20... Damas? Damas? What is it, Damas? That will be 20 Damas. Thank you for your patronage. I have to pay? I always have plenty of those on hand, so just let me know if you ever want any more. Cartel, Albie? Whatever. No wonder his bag looks so heavy. It's stuffed with all of the tool of his trade. Oops! I almost forgot to tell you something really important. It's about Miss Smart. Oh! אוקיי, כן, דיברתי על זה קודם באינטרו, אבל היה הרבה קונטרוברסי בנוגע להחזיר את מאיה. אבל היי, זה אומר שסוף כל סוף יש של מאיה, מה קורה איתה? מה קורה איתה? She can't see you for a few days yet. Yeah, when I called her from the airport, she said she's still training up in the mountains. I told her I'll wait her here. Either way, I was glad she's in good spirits. Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium who used to work as my assistant. Oh, אשכרה זה 3D model! זה אשכרה מודל 3D! Wow, okay. I came all the way out here to celebrate the end of her ascetic training with her. Ascetic? כאילו מהסנד? Albie, this is my first time in this country, so I'll be counting on you, okay? You got it, sir. Please don't hesitate if you need anything at all. I was right when she told me I could leave everything in your capable hands. Aw, shucks. She said that? That sure was nice of her. A chance to show Miss Maya around a little bit, too. If there's one person Maya was worried about, it's me. Because we both know trouble likes to follow you wherever you go, she said. זה לא הפוך בדרך כלל. אבל מצד אחר בהפרעות של ג'י הוא באמת נדפק. Both sides, I guess. God worries too much. But you sure came early to the party, Mr. Right, sir. I mean, Miss Maya won't be done with her training for another 2 weeks. I hate to admit it, but I came early because I was worried about her, too. Oh, well, you know, I thought I'd get a little sightseeing first. Oh, sightseeing? Well, I'm your man for that. I'll show you all of the best sights this country has to offer. Thanks. That would be great. Yes, Albie takes his job very seriously. Well, what are we waiting for? The sights are going to see themselves. Yikes, you don't have to shove. First up, Temple. Right there in the center of the town. There's something there I really want to show you. A fucking מקדש. זה כמו בספיידרברס יש צ'אי, שזה תה, אז אומרים, אז לפעמים אנשים שלא יודעים אז אומרים צ'אי טי. צ'אי זה טי, אז למה אומרים טי טי? למה אומרים תה תה, אם צ'אי זה תה? זה הבדיחה הזאת. ככה זה מרגיש לי מתירה הזאת. אז, 23 באפריל, 4:45 בצהריים, טמפל פלאזה. Oh, it's even more impressive up close. Oh, גם המוזיקה ככה מתאימה, Allow me to explain. This is the heart of our town, Temple. It's created by the founder of Korainism, the Holy Mother herself. I'm training right here in this temple to be a monk someday. I read that the people of this country are all adherents of Korainism. According to my guidebook, it's a religion in which astral spirits are venerated. Well, no shit. I'm Korean village. The Holy Mother was a great spirit medium who could commune with our ancestors' souls. And spirit mediums become queens to this day, direct descendants of the Holy Mother. The spirit medium rules the entire country, huh? Talk about power and influence. Main thing you'll want to see when you come to Temple is the Dance of Devotion ride. The Dance of Devotion takes place twice, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. This dance, along with the Song of Ceremony, is performed in offering of the Holy Mother. The Dance of Devotion has the power to okay. The Dance of Devotion has the power to summon forth souls from the Twilight Realm. In Korainism, we believe the soul is carried by the sacred Korani's power fly. Its wings form a loop that wraps around the soul to search for the... Hold it! Slow down! Can't remember all that once! זה לא דבר חדש! Has the power to summon forth souls from the Twilight Realm. רגיל. We believe that soul is carried by the sacred Korani's butterfly. Its wings form a loop that wraps around the souls to transport it. No! כי אז מה הפרטה של המאגתמה? למה המאגתמה נראה כמו 6 או 9? למה הוא נראה כמו 6 או 9 או אפילו G? אפשר אפילו להגיד. Can't remember all that at once. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little overexcited. Anyway, main thing I got from all that is that you really love your country. Well, that's sure true. I like this kid. He puts his heart into everything he does. Let's see. I guess just explain about half of what I usually explain. So I'll give you a special discount and only charge you $10 for the tour. Thank you for your patronage. I guess he puts his heart into aggressive salesmanship too. Come to think of it, Miss Maya told me she could tell I love my country too. Stood here for about an hour while I told her about all about the Holy Mother. Really? An hour? Hope that counted as patience training. Wow, Nick. And she seemed really interested too. She listened to my whole speech. Huh. That doesn't sound like the Maya I know. Miss Maya is so kind and nice. She treats me really well, like a little brother. Kinda like a big sister to me. Oh, my Pearl. This is Maya you're talking about, right? Maybe she's gone up since I last saw her. לא, מקסימום הפעם האחרונה שקראת לה? או לפחות ממה שידוע? הפעם האחרונה שפגשת אותה? לא, זה היה לפני? הדיסברמנט באפולו ג'סטיס? לא פגשת אותה אי פעם? הפעם של ישו! Oh no! What's the matter? Isn't that done already? We have to hurry to the temple right away! But first, let me give you this lyrics card for the song of devotion of ceremony I told you about. There's an English translation of the lyrics there too. So give it a read, okay? Let's go! But why the big rush? If we don't hurry, we'll miss the beginning of our benevolence's dance of devotion. Our benevolence? מה זה? זה בא מה... זה של המניו. זה בא מהמניו. חלק מזה לפחות. אוקיי. Let's go. לא החליטו לתרגם את זה, אינטרסטינג. זו שפה אחרת. אבל למטה יש את התרגום. Tiger Bell. The founder offers divine protection. לפחות הלכו טוב. מה זה? The butterfly embraces the meat tama. The orb is bestowed.
I'll be your guide. You're under arrest for treason.
But what? The fuck you mean treason? The fuck you mean treason? Must come out treason. What the fuck? Okay, it's a treason. What? whatever. 24 באפריל, 10:10 בבוקר. High Court of Corrine accused lobby. לא יש שם דומה במה שעשו ב-Great Ace Attorney? טוב, זה לא District Court Defendant Lobby, אז כאילו... Let me in! Why won't you let me in? Oh. 'Cause you're a foreigner. What business could you have with this country? I told you my friend is on trial in here. Police raided a temple in the middle of the dance performance yesterday and arrested Albie on suspicion of treason. I was worried about Albie, so I just had to see this trial. Trial is a jurisdiction, so clear off. If you wrote a picture for a scrapbook, take one of me and get out of here. Look, you've got it all wrong. Just wait. Well, guess there's only one thing to do. I'm the defense attorney. Yes, I'm a foreigner, but I'm not your average foreigner. What? I'm actually a lawyer. Back at home, anyway. What? Lawyer? I can't. That's not possible. he so shocked about? Oh, whatever. Now's my chance. Nothing wrong with a lawyer entering the courtroom, right?
Wait, go back here, you!
Oh. Oh, this is a Korani's courtroom. Oh. The gasman? Wait, isn't that her benevolence? What's she doing here in court? Oh my god, מה אני עושה בשבילו? זה אחד אחר! זה אשכרה אחד אחר!
The deviation seance has been performed. I will now hand down my verdict against the accused.
כבר? What? Hold it! Oh, what? A verdict already? But the trial only just started! Guilty? There's gotta be some kind of mistake. Please take another look!
Seances performed by Princess Rafa are infallible. They show only the truth. What right do you have to question her abilities?
But I didn't. Oh my god, it's again Gaspin! That's how! For pain, huh? Isn't it ironic that you, a devout adherent of Quranism, would dare doubt her insight? Non-believers will only be met with suffering in the Twilight Realm, you know? איזה מוזר זה אשכרה pain נמצא ביותר הנושא הזה של magic? לבנציסקה היה קושי להתמודד עם זה, איך גסמן יכול לעשות את זה בלי בעיות? Well, I didn't do it. Your benevolence, allow me to explain, I beg of you. Oh. Be silent, impudent whelp. There is no merit to be had in indulging the rabblings born of a criminal's unclean soul. What? What in the world is going on here? The trial is ruling based on something called a divination seance? What's Albie's attorney doing? And... wait a minute. Where is Albie's attorney? Why is this happening? Didn't do anything wrong. A foolish child. Doubting the divination seance is tantamount to doubting the Holy Mother herself. Your Majesty, as royal priestess in the name of the Holy and in the name of the Holy Mother, I command you. Impose the highest penalty against this unclean soul. What?
As you command, so shall it be done, your benevolence. May her holiness grant us her divine favor. Odihara Kurain.
What the fuck?
Objection!
Oh!
What?
Yes, man! Wait just one moment! Sure. Me and my big mouth. Now what? Mr. Wright, what are you doing here, sir? Well, I'm in it now, so I gotta do this right. Your Honor, it's too soon to give your verdict. This trial has only been underway for a few minutes.
Excuse me? Who on earth are you?
An ordinary tourist, Your Honor. Just passing through.
Ah, a tourist, are you? Happy Rocky.
But more importantly, where's this boy's defense attorney?
Defense attorney.
What?
Oh, whatever are you talking about? He doesn't need a defense attorney.
Wait, what?
Of course, you will be aware, being a foreigner and all. But we have no need for defense attorneys here in the kingdom of crime. We leave it all up to her benevolence's sacred power of spirit communion.
חשבתי שזה spirit communication.
Her divination seances determine all.
But surely you see how unfair that is. What kind of insane court system are they running here? Oh, hey.
You would dare mock me, you barb-headed buffoon. If you value your life, you will leave post-haste. Or shall I summon the bailiff?
The bailiff is that big scary dude with a big scary gun, isn't he? No, obviously.
I'm sure he will be happy to oblige you with a bullet or two as a souvenir of your travels.
At the cost of an arm and a leg, no doubt.
Now, hold on! Mr. Wright has nothing to do with any of this!
Albie!
I appreciate what you're trying to do, Mr. Wright, but never mind about me. You just go ahead and go see Miss Maya.
But
Forget about me! You have to go now! I'm sure you can find another guide. There are lots more places I want to show you. But it looks like I won't get a chance now. I'm sorry.
poor kid. He's trying to put on a brave face, but look how terrified he is. And wow. What can I do? What should I defend? Obviously. Just can't let a verdict be handed down with nobody standing in Albie's corner. If Albie doesn't have a defense attorney, then I'll do it. I'll defend him.
Defend him? You can't be serious.
Did you hear that? Is he out of his mind?
Heaven forbid!
Defend me? Mr. Wright, what are you saying? You can't do that. I most certainly can. Don't worry, I'm quite used to tackling all sorts of trials. Besides, can you imagine how furious Maya would be if I let anything happen to you?
Mr. Wright?
You are but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. But if you are smart, you will heed my advice. Do not pursue this matter any further.
Looks like defending somebody is easier said than done in this country.
Bailiff, throw this man out!
Oh, me. Gaspin?
Your Majesty, if you please.
You have something to say, Mr. Payne.
Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It could prove very interesting. Right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Right. Mr. Whoever you are. Oh my god.
Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler?
Wow.
That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty. And yes, I am acquainted with him. He's a defense attorney from my native land. I've had dealings with him in the courtroom before. Heavens to Betsy! What? Mr. Wright, you're a defense attorney?
Mabaya po. A defense attorney? Well, this is a shock.
You may be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience.
Plus minus.
I guess there aren't all that many lawyers around here. Your Majesty, would you kindly allow us to proceed in the matter of my old country?
But Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case.
Call it nostalgia, if you will, but I am most eager to give it a try.
But I have a previous engagement, you see. A class together with the missus.
למי אכפת?
Your Majesty, I agree we should have a whack at it. It sounds amusing. A score of years have passed since we last saw a defense attorney in this courtroom.
Score? As in 20 years? What's the deal with this country?
Mr. Payne, I want that barbed head brought to me on a stick. As you wish, my benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see it to myself.
Very well, Mr. Payne. If that is what you and your benevolence want, I will acquiesce. Acquiesce. Acquiesce.
איך שלעזאזל אומרים את זה?
As for the defense, I hope you have prepared for every eventuality.
טוב, אני יודע מי הוא הקורפרט הזה, איזי. רק צריך להביא אותו לפה.
Every eventuality?
What is he talking about?
There! Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Payne. And sorry for not remembering you earlier.
That's Chief Prosecutor, or the Incredible Payne, as I'm also known in this country. And you'll see soon enough just why that is.
כמה זמן עבר בין דול דסטיניז לספיריט אוף ג'סטיס? בין מקסימום הפוסט DLC קייס, או אפילו האנדינג של דול דסטיניז, לבין ההתחלה של ספיריט אוף ג'סטיס, שאני מנחש שזה פה.
And you'll see soon enough just why that is, when you're forced to be capitulated me before this very court of law.
Why is he strangely confident? Not only that, but what's with the gallery?
Just you watch! The defense attorney will try to twist the truth! You bet! Come on!
Damn, Chief Prosecutor, crush the defense double!
I'm no lawyer, right? And even back home. I let that go from my dark age of the law.
No! If you would please give your opening argument once again, Mr. Payne.
Certainly, Your Majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes: larceny and murder.
Look there, it's
Yesterday, the Founder's Orb was stolen from the treasure room of Temple.
בחיים לא צריך להגיד את זה באופן יפה.
In addition to the theft, 2 other things were discovered in the treasure room. The body of Mr. Pat Roll, Temple security guard, and the empty treasure box that housed the orb, which Mr. Roll was in charge of guarding.
Mr. Roll.
Patrol? Seriously?
We believe that Mr. Roll was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure.
Kill him. Oh God, armed with a gun. What a terrifying, bold act.
I can't agree more, Your Majesty. Please allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and crime photo.
Okay. Perfect. It's a long time since we had evidence presented in court as well. Refreshing, actually.
We rely on the power of seances, but our police still carry out the investigations.
לפחות יש investigations.
Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable.
Oh, really? Oh, forgive me if I don't just take your word for it. I can check the court out myself by looking at the court record. Finally! Taisha! אוקיי. 56 גס, בן ידעתי. ופטרול. victim is got a treasure and was killed by the thief who stole it. Talk about from some English translation. Okay. Though it was around noon, his head shows signs of being hit with an armed object. Because of this, a concussion to the head injury, where can't see follow. טוב, נראה לי אתה obvious. מישהו תקף אותו מאחורה. הבן אדם שבאינטרו תקף אותו מאחורה. אבל... אם לא הייתי יודע על זה, הייתי ניגש ראשון בנוגע הוא מת, יש לו רובה, למה לא השתמשת בזה? Well, just see how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne.
Such a deplorable crime. The audacity of stealing the sacred treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes at the very heart of our nation.
Exactly, Your Majesty. We mustn't let the culprit get away with these heinous deeds. Indeed, such deeds are best described as treason against the crown.
Is this treasure really such a valuable object?
How can you even ask such a thing? Of course it is. Why, silver in this treasure is the very soul, the mitama of the Holy Mother.
Mitama. So ישר מביא אותי לפה. The giant tiger bow, the founder offers divine protection when the bowfly embraces the mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. The soul is sealed within the treasure? I think I'll take that with a grain of salt. Reunion turnabout classic.
You don't believe it, do you?
Oh, of course I believe it. Something tells me I better play along.
This kind of irrelevance is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much.
Your Honor, Your Majesty?
What is it now?
This treasure. I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine. Did I see a photo of it or something?
Of all of the outlandish requests, your defense attorneys are truly beyond the pale.
He's been
getting awfully angry at me. Are those veins popping out of his forehead?
Wow.
It's forbidden for anyone outside of the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone with the proper spiritual power would be blinded instantly. That is why the average person has never seen the treasure, Mr. Wright.
I guess no, national treasures are too. There are off limits to the public back home.
For the benefit of the shamelessly uninformed defense, let me share this newspaper article.
Healthy.
It goes further, taken about 8 years ago when the treasure was unearthed. These are the only public pictures in the other box in existence.
Objection, למה אין צבע? זה קצת מוזר להגיד, אבל לא לכולם עכשיו יש טלפונים עם צבע, או לפחות אלה שיכולים לקחת תמונות. אפילו מצלמות יש בהם צבע.
What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room but once a year. For a special New Year's ride that takes place at the palace. Therefore, the treasure box has only ever been seen by a handful of people.
Okay. Forced to open its contents stolen, the average person can see it in the newspaper article. לא אגש לזה אחר כך, אני אמשיך פה. I heard there have been a string of thefts lately of heroic artifacts from the temple.
Right, Your Majesty. Inexcusable thievery of precious national treasures for personal gain. And the culprit is the accused.
So he uses his position as monkey trading to get his hands on the treasure. Is that it?
The accused's family is by no means wealthy. To help with family finances, he works as a tour guide in addition to his ascetic training.
Thank you for giving an excellent outline of the case, Mr. Payne. Now then, no more questions for the defense, I presume. What? I do have questions. Even more? But you just asked a bunch. Oh, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes.
What? He's still planning to go on? He's still planning on going to that thing?
There's still a lot I don't know about the case. Just now while I have the chance. Let's see. What else do I need to know about? A crime scene. זה מה שיש בתמונה, המוטב זה הכסף. הוופן יוצא שקט. פשוט מת. Mr. Payne, what was the murder weapon?
The murder weapon was the treasure box itself.
Oh.
The empty treasure box left at the scene had a large blood stain on it.
How old are you, reprehensible? Using the second treasure box for murder.
The accused came to the treasure room with the express purpose of stealing the treasure.
כן, למה לא?
He climbed the altar stairs and snatched the box, ready to abscond with it.
מה שזה אומר.
But it was discovered by Mr. Roll, who had come to their room in the course of his rounds. After walloping Mr. Roll on the head with the treasure box, the accused forced the bloody housing open and made off with the treasure inside.
אוקיי, זה מעניין. רגע, להגביר את עצמי? שומעים אותי חלש מדי? אוקיי. לא ציפיתי שאני אהיה חלש מדי. בוא נקווה שזה יהיה ככה. אני לא רוצה להישמע חזק מדי, זה הבעיה. ככה בסדר? אוקיי. בוא נקווה שיהיה אפשר בעצם לשמוע הכל כמו שצריך. תודה רבה מוג'ו, כך אומרים את השם, נכון? מוג'ו 9? תודה רבה. אוקיי, תודה רבה. זה בעצם אייס אטרני, זה המשחק השישי בעצם בסדרה של אייס אטרני בנושא הזה של ציר הזמן טכנית. זה סוג של דוקי דוקי ליטרצ'ר קלאב, אבל בעצם יותר ניגש ישר ולעניין, ופחות בנות אנימה ויותר בית משפט. לא יודע, תודה רבה לך, תודה רבה בכל מקרה. But the defendant's just a little boy. I hardly think we'll be able to hit the victim, a grown man, on the head.
Ah, a very good point, Mr. Wright. But I'm afraid I won't help you. At the time of the crime, the accused was on the stairs leading up to the altar. The accused's elevated position would more than make up for their difference in stature.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Mr. Payne, your reasoning is flawless. What an elegant argument. Hats off to you, Chief Prosecutor.
Your title is
fuck.
Your title is obviously well earned. Well, the accused's guilt is certainly conclusive. Unless there's anything else, I'm ready to announce my verdict. Very well. In that case, I find the accused...
Just one moment, Your Majesty. Don't you think you're rushing the verdict just a little bit?
I told you I have plans to attend to it. Ugh! I'm late! It's already started! How did time fly so fast?
He's still stuck on that? We haven't even heard the defendant's side of the story yet. Your Majesty, the defense asserts its right to cross-examine the defendant. למה זה שקט? Let me say something funny.
cross-examine the... What do you mean by that?
What? What do you mean, what do I mean?
I seem to have some dim recollection of the process, but I can't quite recall.
And little wonder, a so-called defendant hasn't been questioned in over 20 years.
Should I even be surprised anymore? Anyway, I demand that the defendant, or the accused, tell his side of the story.
It's not really necessary.
Oh, of course it's necessary, Your Majesty.
What harm could it do? I say we allow the boy to speak, Your Majesty. I doubt he'll have anything of relevance to say.
How kind of you, Your Royal Painness.
Very well, as long as it's okay with you, Mr. Payne. I'm already hopelessly late for my class anyway.
In that case, the prosecution calls the accused back to the witness stand.
Oh, but before we do, I better call my wife and apologize for missing that class. Any objections?
Go for it, Your Majesty.
Accused. State your name and occupation again, if you would.
שנייה אחת. אוקיי, חזרתי. סתם על זה? ממשיך.
I'll be your guide. I'm in training to be a monk. And I'm a tour guide too.
Why me? Now, where were we?
Cross-examining the defendant, Your Majesty.
Right. Let's do that then. The defense attorney's insistence, I might add.
מה אתה שם על סטארבק? מה זה? Sounds a little dispirited. His wife must have given him a piece of her mind.
Well, the defense had better get to it. And make it quick, if you please.
The defense?
Mr. Wright! I didn't know you were a lawyer. Well, I am, and I'm here to defend you, Albie. Don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth and you'll be alright. You tricked me! What? If I knew you were a lawyer, I wouldn't have given you that tour. Give back the Mugatomon I gave you yesterday! Albie, what's gotten into you? Don't talk to me! You disgust me! Now even Albie's against me. But why? טוב, לא היה defense 20 שנה אמרו קודם, לא? Obviously. Whatever.
This must be a new experience for you, Mr. Wright. Being loathed by a client. Now then, accused. Please give the court your testimony. The incident occurred around noon, during the break between the morning and afternoon dances of devotion. I want you to tell the court what you were doing around that time.
Alright. Oh! זה חדש! מצד אחר קוד חדש, אז ברור שזה יהיה חדש, I guess. לא ציפיתי לזה. The accused account. מה נעשה את זה? ורק עכשיו ניגשים לגיימפליי. לגיימפליי שאשכרה יש בעצם מאייס אטרני. אומייגאד. כמה זה היה בערך? כולל קצת התעכבות שהיה לי בגלל צ'אט. כמה זה? שעה. ליטרלי שעה ודקה בערך. רק לפני שניגשים לאשכרה גיימפליי.
I didn't kill Mr. Roll, and I didn't steal the treasure. I'm allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. I would have even seen the treasure box with the green Chinese butterfly on it. When the incident happened, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route.
Were you well acquainted with the victim?
Yes, he used to chat with me when we ran into each other in the temple.
ועל הדרך, עוד משהו שמוג'ור אמר לי כאן? זה להוסיף בעצם מצלמה, אבל החלטתי בעצם לא לעשות את זה. מסיבות יותר אישיות. זה סוג של דרים, בוא נגיד ככה. אז אני מעדיף לא לעשות בעצם למצלמה, אבל... מקווה שיהיה אפשר לשמוע אותי כמו שצריך. אולי זה בגלל הווליום הנמוך, היה קצת יותר קשה לשמוע. שאם ככה, סורי, כי הצחקתי איזה 5 משחקים ככה. אפילו investigations עשיתי ככה. מקווה שהכל יצא בסדר בסוף.
Yes, he used to chat with me whenever we ran into each other in the temple. Mr. Roll was a monk in training when he was a kid too, you know.
I bet Albie looked up to him.
But he had to give that up and go to work when his family needed money. That's why he became a god. But at least that way he could still stay on the temple. He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure box. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's rite. The victim's parents apparently both died relatively young. So Mr. Roll had to support his younger brothers and sisters as well.
עוד משהו שאני עכשיו חושב על זה בנוגע לעצה פה שאני קיבלתי. בוא נגיד ככה שאני מתכנן בעצם לעשות כל מיני מצב כזה. אני אראה סוג של קונספט בנוגע למה שאני הולך לעשות, אבל יש משהו שאני מתכנן. אבל אני אצטרך על זה קונטקסט שיהיה בריאקשן וידאו אחר כך. אז אני מתכנן משהו, אני רק עשיתי כל מיני טסטים, אני לא יודע, ואני סוג של מתבלבל בנוגע לעד כמה טוב זה. רגע, אני לא זוכר אם קראתי את פן, אני אעשה את זה עוד פעם.
So, Mr. Roll had to support his younger brothers and sisters as well. But even with his job as a security guard, I'm sure things couldn't have been easy for him.
Sounds like his circumstances and Albie's were very similar.
Mr. Roll encouraged me to never give up. Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he'd say. He was always cheering me on, in my training and in my tour guide business too. Why in the world would I kill a nice man like that?
Yes. I see. You expressed your...
Oh, fuck! that judge לא נכון.
Yes, I see. You expressed yourself well. Defense! Now that you have heard the accused's account, are you finally satisfied?
לא!
If so, let's draw this to an expendious conclusion.
But your majesty, I haven't even cross-examined the defendant yet!
Or was at the end of it? It's been so long, I don't hardly recall what this cross-examination thing is all about.
Judge Wood doesn't know what a cross-examination is. What the fresh hell is this?
I really do wish I could remember how it works.
Should I give the judge a refresh on cross-examination? Nope! עשיתי את זה יותר מדי ב-investigations, אני לא סובל את זה. I better save my breath. The judge doesn't seem like a model student. just have to watch and see how it's done. Come on, good boys! Go! Oh! Lifestyle man, yeah, okay. Lens of treasure. Not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. I've never entered seen the treasure box room. The green Corani is butterfly. אני לא קורא את זה. זה לא מעניין. אתה יודע איך עושים קרוס אקזמיניישן, פשוט לא הצלחתי לקרוא. It didn't happen, I was in the hallway planning on my tour route. Ooh! Interesting! מה לה? נראה לי מה הקטמה. משתנה בעצם אני עושה פרזנט או לא. זה נעים. I never really seen the treasure box blanket. The only one of existence it contents the store. והתמונה שם זה בשחור לבן, אז איך אתה יודע שזה ירוק? Oh, Albie. Why would you lie to me? So, you say you never laid eyes on a treasure box. Is that right? That's right. It's forbidden, so I'd never do that. In that case, how did you know that there was a green butterfly on it? האמת רק לרגע אני אעשה את זה, אני רוצה לעשות, לצלם, אני רוצה... הייתי חייב לצלם משהו במסך השני שלי. In that case, how did you know that there was a green butterfly on it? Huh? Because I saw a picture of it in that newspaper article. זה בשחור לבן. For some reason. Nope. Take another look. These photos are in black and white. Can't possibly tell what color the butterfly is from these pictures. Ow! Huh? Hold on. His bag. Did it just move? I beg your pardon?
Polkanka is a word in Koreanese that people use when they're surprised.
You just exposed the lie. So this is the power of cross-examination, is it?
I should be the one shocked here by your shocking lack of understanding.
But just a moment. If the accused was lying, then that just makes him more suspicious than ever.
This just makes things worse for me than ever. Albie, are you hiding something? מה זה? Joy easy edit? לא, אני לא גיי. או לפחות אני מספיק בטוח שאני לא גיי. מאיפה זה בא? Please give only true statements. I can't help you if you don't know the truth. If you don't tell the truth. I just can't seem to get him to open up to me.
So, accused, you have seen the treasure box with your own eyes after all, haven't you?
The lunch is about.
Well, maybe I did take a peek one time a long time ago when I was cleaning the treasure room.
But you weren't in the treasure room at the time of the incident, right?
Of course I wasn't.
Objection!
That is a lie. You were most definitely inside the treasure room on the day of the incident. And I have proof.
עכשיו. He does?
This was found on the floor of the treasure room. It is scroll entitled Notice and contains a list of temple monk duties. These instructions pertain to the day of the incident.
And what exactly is that supposed to prove?
The accused's fingerprints were found on the scroll.
What?
Oh no! Where is it? It's not here. I must have dropped it somewhere. Indeed. You must have dropped it when you were busy murdering the victim.
Okay, sure, I guess. No. That means Albie was there on the day of the incident.
Now this is the power of cross-examination. The more the accused talks, the guiltier he paints himself.
Yes, it would seem so, Your Majesty.
He protected my argument and had evidence ready to refute it.
How is that if that's supposed to help the accused?
See, I tell you, you can't trust lawyers and their lies.
But none of it has already said the kid's guilty.
Just go on, guilty, get this over with. No, everything's going all wrong. Shadow, what died?
Shadow Masonic? מה זה?
As I suspected, this cross-examination session has served no purpose whatsoever.
No, you're wrong.
Armed as we are with her benevolence is insight, there is no reason to doubt his guilt.
מה זה? המצב? הכל בסדר, קצת מאוחר בלילה, אני מופתע שדווקא יש אנשים שעוד ערים פה. אבל, מה המצב? לא עשיתי את זה. I guess I'll just have to poke holes in this insight first.
By the way, this didn't prove to be very interesting at all, Mr. Payne. Nevertheless, I will now finally announce my verdict.
Wait just one moment, Your Majesty. I haven't seen this divination seance for myself yet. As the defense, I have the right to check it. זה פיניקס רייט מאייס אטרני, זה סדרה כזאת שיש איך אני יכול להסביר את זה? הייתי אומר שהוא די מפורסם.
Is that really necessary? I have to get to home and apologize to my wife.
There was one. I guess you really did give him the business.
Your Majesty, I enthusiastically support having Mr. Wright see the seance.
You do? And why is that, Mr. Wright?
כן, אייס אטרני זה פשוט משחק של עורכי דין, ואני ממה שאני יודע בין היחידים שמשחק את זה בישראל. אז זה כיף. קול של תוכי, אני לא יודע על מה מדובר.
Or is that Mr.
If you want to see it, see the lawyer being utterly crushed by the power of the seance.
כן, נראה שאני היחיד בישראל לפחות שיש לו אייס אטרני, שזה קצת מעצבן. הסדרה הזאת היא דווקא ממש טובה בעיניי. אני לא בהכרח תוכי, אני יותר voice actor, זה סוג של unofficial voice acting, זה מה שאני עושה פה.
And then watch him tearfully beg for mercy.
Well, now.
I'm sure I'll make up for not getting to go to that class with your wife.
It surely does sound worth seeing, and it'll give me a juicy tidbit to tell the missus.
זה הקול הרגיל שלי, ככה אני מדבר בעצם רגיל. זה יותר, אם מדברים בהשוואה למשחק הזה, אני משתדל שפיניקס ואפולו, אחר כך אני מאמין, הם בעצם יותר הקול הרגיל שלי. רק עם כל מיני שירים. כל השאר זה יותר קצוות שונות שיש. אני אמשיך בו בינתיים.
I've been reduced to a juicy tidbit.
אני 18.
Well, for an interloper, I imagine you do have to see it for yourself to be convinced. It's totally unprecedented, but let's have the divination seance performed again. But then, right after the tearful begging, I really do have to be going.
The only tearful begging is going to come from the prosecution when we're through.
How pitiful the defense looks, still scrambling desperately for a foothold. Blissfully unaware that defeat and despair are all that await him.
So did I get to wait for him? הייתי אומר שאני אוהב לעשות את מה שאני עושה, עשיתי את זה כבר, כמה? אני לא זוכר כמה זמן היה את הערוץ הזה. אפשר לבדוק בין הסרטונים הראשוניים שלי. אפשר לראות גם צ'יינג' רציני בעצם בין כל מה שאני עושה בין קודם לבין עכשיו בבחינה שבו אני מצלם דברים. אז זה בעצם משהו. כמו שאני אמרתי, אני לא מזדהה כגיי, אני בעצם מגיל. סטרייט. אבל... אם כבר מדברים על גיי רוסבן, שמעתי בעצם שפיניקס הוא בעצם במקור היה מבוסס על מישהו גיי, מבוסס בעצם על דמות במנגה שהוא בעצם גיי. אז זה בעצם משהו מצחיק. זה אני מעדיף יותר לשמור באופן אישי, אני לא מעדיף לספר מיקומים ספציפיים. אבל אני כן בישראל. Here she is. Her benevolence.
Your benevolence. Ray for Padma Kurai.
איזה שם... מה זה השמות האלה? Oh my god.
Thank you for coming all those way once again.
Your gratitude is unnecessary. This is simply my duty. Barbed-headed attorney.
Yes?
I am told to question the veracity of the sacred... I am told you question the veracity of the sacred divination seance. It would seem the depths of your irreverence and blasphemy are lost on you.
I'm just a foreigner, ignorant in the ways and customs of this country. I apologize in advance for anything rude I might say or do, your benevolence. דרום. אני אגיד ככה דרום. All I want is a fair try for Albie. תודה רבה. זהו. אני מצטער, לא יכול להגיד את השם הזה, זה GHNBTRCV. אני לא יכול להגיד את השם הזה, אבל תודה רבה שנרשמת לערוץ. All I want is a fair trial for Albie. Would imply that the trials of this country are unfair. Do explain, outsider. How verdicts founded on trusts imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality. גנב? ככה? מקווה שאני אומר את זה נכון. What's fair about trials with no defense and no chance for the accused to tell their story? How dare you speak to her benevolence in that matter? Okay. Did you hear that? Did you hear how he talked to her benevolence? What does he know about anything? You know it outside. It won't stand for it. You must be מה? מה זה אמר? לא באמת! Punish him! What the fuck? תנו לי לסת את הטקסט! נכון או לא נכון ככה כולם קוראים לי. אוקיי. Must be punished, okay. Yikes. Looks like I really stuck my foot this time. Silence, one and all. Is she standing up for me? Be not besquitted, my people. He merely expresses his opinion. Well. Looks like her benevolence is going to be more reasonable than I thought. Attorneys are ghastly creatures, with souls stained black by brazen untruths. The words of lowly worms such as that are not worth troubling ourselves over. Alright, I take that back. None of this prattling can sway the truth of my insights. Rest assured, he will soon see the error of his foolish ways. לא. לא פרנזיסקה! לא פרנזיסקה עכשיו! No, your benevolence. The divination seance, if you would. Certainly. נינה? נינה? ככה? נינה? איך אומרים את זה? נינה? נינה, my robe. Oh! Was I not in my... Okay, sure, I guess.
O holy mother, we hold this divination seance in your name.
זה חדש! זה חדש, okay.
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
דווקא מעניין לעשות הכל יותר מדויק ככה. זה הרי רוב המטרה של voice actor'ים בכל מקרה. אבל בוא נראה את ה-dance of devotion הזה. נבין מה קורה פה. זה כמו שיר של הסרמוני. אוקיי. לכל השוטרים החדשים, Spirit of Justice היה בעצם הסיבה לכניסה שלי באופן אינטנסיבי לאייס אטרני. זה בעצם משהו כיף בעצם אשכרה לשחק. בוא נגיד, אני סוג שהתחרפנתי מתי שהיה את הרביל של הפולו ג'סטיס טרילוגי ברביל טריילרס לפולו ג'סטיס טרילוגי. לא יודע אם אני פספסתי את זה, אבל מה הם עכשיו מתחילים לזוז? אוקיי. בוא נראה את זה. Let's do this. בובספוג אינטרו! זה... אוקיי, סורי, זה נראה כבר אינטרו של בובספוג. אוקיי, מה זה? אינצנס. סרמוני, בויז וויס. בויז. Pain. Interesting. What just happened? An image appeared in the pool.
Final message from the victim's soul. Last communication of his mitama.
אז רגע, מיטמה זה נפש? זה נשמה? זה סול? זה מה שזה רוצה להגיד פה? Okay, sure, I guess.
The divination has revealed this to us.
Her benevolence can use her power of spirit communion to project the victim's memory of the last few moments before their demise.
So what we saw in the pool is what Mr. Roll actually experienced?
In the victim's memories, we see the accused raising a weapon over his head. This is consistent with the findings of the police investigation.
There has to be some kind of mistake. I didn't do it. This looks bad for Albie. Really, really bad.
Now do you see why I'm the incredible pain?
More than I can express. But even if those really are the victim's last memories, what can I do with them?
There it is again. There's the face of a man being utterly crushed.
דרך, לאנשים לצ'אט בינתיים אתם יכולים לרשום את זה, אני אחשוב על זה אחר כך. יש לכם איזה שהם משחקים שאתם יכולים בעצם להציע לי, שאני במקרה לא עשיתי? אני אחשוב על זה ואני אמשך עם זה, אמשיך כאילו הלאה. כי אם לא, אז אני פשוט, אני כנראה אעשה בפרק הבא Investigation 2, אז כאילו, יעזור לי כל מיני עצות בעצם בלייב ובקומנטס.
Oh, how long I've waited to see it. Is it wonderfully gratifying, Your Majesty?
Oh, yes. Very satisfying indeed. Now are you finally convinced, traveler? The accused is most assuredly guilty.
Am I really the only unbiased one here? רגע, זה במשחק הראשון, הכל בסדר.
Now then, I think we've been amused enough. If you give up now, I won't invoke the Defense Culpability Act.
מה? מה זה?
You'll be free to slink back to your own country with your tail between your legs.
The Defense Culpability Act? What's that?
What? I honestly don't know.
No. מה זה ה-Defense Culpability Act הזה? מה זה הנונסנס הזה? What's with all the hubbub? Well, what's with all the hubbub?
Well. Not only is he a lying, black-hearted lawyer, he's also an imbecile. Your Majesty, I think you better explain the Defense Culpability Act to him.
Yes, I think I'll better. The Defense Culpability Act, or DC Act for short, is as follows. In the name of Her Eminence, those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In other words, if you help the accused by defending him and he is found guilty, you will receive the same sentence as he.
What? What kind of insane law is that? Whoa! Oh my god!
Under the DC Act, many a law and attorney has been convicted and met with a grim fate. Some went to prison, others received the death penalty. That's why there are so few in our country today who admit to being an attorney.
אז מה הפואנטה לעשות study ל-law? אם בעצם חצי מהפרופשן בפח? What the fuck?
That's as it should be. The history of our courts proves that. Attorneys are black-souled creatures who will tell any lie to save the accused. Thus, the attorneys deserve to be exterminated.
I never felt so much hostility coming at me from so many sides. What could have happened to make everyone feel this way?
You fell right into my trap, Phoenix, right?
תפסיק לדבר כמו פרנציסקה!
Your win streak against me and my brother ends today. With the Seance and the DC Act on my side, I'll finally get my revenge.
So that's why he was so eager to have me defend Albie.
Chased out and humiliated back home, fate brought me to the foothills of Corrine. I thank my lucky stars that I'm chief prosecutor here now.
רגע, לא הסוף של דואל דסני זה היה בעצם סביב דצמבר ועכשיו בעצם זה אפריל אז עבר בעצם 4 חודשים בין הסיום של ה-Dark Age of the Law לבין פה Gaspar, what the fuck?
I thank my lucky stars that I'm chief prosecutor here now.
Defense? I know that if I rule that the accused is guilty, you will go to prison too.
That explains Albie's reaction earlier.
Your Majesty, isn't the prison sentence a bit too lenient? After all, we're talking about treason. One should pay for such a crime with one's life.
Yes, I believe the death penalty might be appropriate under these circumstances.
The death penalty? No way! You're kidding, right? Your Majesty?
Do I look like I'm kidding? Or have you put your life and your dark, tainted soul on the line here?
Death? This can't be happening.
The Court of Resignation. Our courts are well known as thus. In this land where my seances provide the truth and no attorneys can intervene, criminals know that all they can do is resign themselves to their fate.
Oh, father and lawyer, I ask you once more. Are you sure you still want to defend the accused?
Yes! בגלל האינטרו!
There's my to think in all of this too. I just laid down my life. And what should I do?
Continue the defense, כי אני ראיתי את האינטרו!
Isn't this why I became a lawyer in the first place?
Oh! אוקיי! ישר פלשבק מהמשחק הראשון! אוקיי, וואו.
To help those with no one on their side. Can't just abandon everything I believe in.
זה אשכרה נעים לראות את ההתחלה פה. זה סוג של עושה full circle. זה נעים. All I can do now is stand firm and fight.
Well, I'll hold our tears back on my account, Phoenix Wright. Admit your defeat and grovel before me, the chief prosecutor, for your life.
Objection!
Let's get this show on the road, fellas! Even if this means being subject to the Defense Culpability Act, I will defend Albie.
Oh, what?
That is right! Okay. Ouch. The defendant insists he's innocent. And not even a divination seance should be accepted without examination.
בסך.
אפילו לא שמתי לב שהיה על הקופסה. If I'm found guilty, you'll get the death penalty too. But even knowing that, you still want to defend me? I don't know what happened in the past, but it looks like everyone in this country considers lawyers to be liars. So I can understand if you don't believe me. But I still believe in you and your innocence. So all I have to do is keep believing and find the truth. That's all there is to it. Bald-headed attorney, you continue to amuse me. Now your barbed jabs are proving to be more than mere jokes. Your benevolence. Believe me when I say that this attorney will knock your insides out.
That's enough!
Oh, זה חדש. Insolent, disrespectful attorney. זה כמו not so, that's enough, מזכיר לי כמו not so fast, שלנג. You have plenty of time to regret your folly in the Twilight Realm. Let's do it! בוא נעשה את זה, זה כנראה גימיק חדש. אני אשכרה מתגעגע לזה. פעם קודמת זה היה עמוד מייטריקס.
Not a wise move, traveler. Not wise at all. You should have taken the chance I offered to save your life. But you have made your choice. The Defense Culpability Act will be applied in this case. And with this verdict, you will both soon be parting with your heads.
לא צריך לדאוג, הכל יהיה פרפקט. Let's do this! בוא ניתן להם מזה שיש הרבה יותר voice מאשר ממה שציפיתי. The souls of the departed speak only the truth, but I give their messages a voice. If you think my insights contain falsehood, I challenge you to prove it. Insight. Okay. The accused slung whatever he was holding down on the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. Still, I can't believe it. A murder after the morning dance of devotion? What?
These are the victim's experiences just before his death.
As the victim's final memories, we can assume they aren't lies. So how do I break this down?
Allow me to relieve you of your ignorance, defense. Did you notice the words that appeared in the seance vision?
Again. To think of it, I did see words like Song of Ceremony and Incense.
The victim's final memories are not limited to sight alone. Sight, smell, taste, sound, touch. All is laid bare in the pool of souls.
So what Mr. Roll experienced with his 5 senses appears in the vision of his words, right?
Precisely. And by examining these sensations, we can perceive the victim's final moments with unappelled clarity. Unparalleled, סליחה, אני לא יודע לדבר אנגלית.
Works for me. I can use all of the extra information I can get. Now, to find a contradiction between her insights and the seance vision. Your benevolence? As do you please show me the seance vision again?
Very well.
זה קצת קשה להבדיל בין רייפה לבין אחר כך אפינה. קצת אישי בשבילי קשה. Incense, Song of Ceremony, Boys Voice, קיו מדבר. עצר. איך בא? Pain. Wait a minute. The benevolence said after the morning of after the morning dance of devotion earlier, didn't she? אבל היה song פועל כל הזמן, היה שיר כל הזמן. Isn't there something off about that? Ooh. First I use A and D to make my way to the inside that seems off. Autoplay, oh my god. Yes, this is the inside that sounded funny. I'll just carefully compare this inside with the seance vision. If I notice a sensation that seems contradictory, I'll select it. אני חייב אשכרה לעשות סלקט, אוקיי. אם ככה, אז אחרי. אבל עדיין יש את Song of Ceremony. This is it. This is the part of the vision that contradicts the insight. I just feel like the sensation I think is inconsistent and presented. Oh, sight, smell. Well, the next side, sound. Ooh.
Objection!
A SharePoint crossman. Wait just a moment.
Yes. What is it, barbed head?
You're saying the incident occurred after the morning dance of devotion, right?
That's right. What of it?
Then isn't it strange that Mr. Roll could still hear the Song of Ceremony? Oh my! You are absolutely right.
Is that all that troubles you?
Huh?
What the victim had was just a practice run of the Song of Ceremony.
Practice run? What are you talking about?
Mr. Payne, if you would.
Certainly. Allow me to explain.
incident occurred in the interval between the morning and afternoon dances. During that time, the singers were practicing in the performance hall. Precisely. I was there as well, so I can corroborate this statement.
I see. So what the victim heard was that practice session.
There goes my contradiction. Okay, so they were practicing in this performance hall. That must be the one where Albie and I saw her benevolence dancing.
However, Mr. Payne, I admit one detail troubles me.
Ask away, your majesty.
It's a big temple. The performance hall and treasure room are quite far from each other.
Ah,
Could the song really be heard all the way in the treasure room?
he's right. It is a very big temple. They're literally mikdash. Well, what about it, Mr. Payne?
Your majesty, have you forgotten? There are speakers in every room of Temple, including the treasure room.
Oh, that's right.
Speakers? For what purpose?
Are you serious, Mr. Wright? Now to broadcast the sacred music of the performance hall throughout the temple. That's why the victim could hear the song of ceremony in the seance vision. It was the practice run going on in the performance hall, heard over the speakers.
Thank you for your explanation, your benevolence. It makes perfect sense, even to a feeble-minded old man like me.
Think nothing of it.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, could you please alter your insights for us?
Very well.
Song of ceremony the victim heard was the practice run through the temple speakers. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this. If I point out an inconsistency, she'll update her insights accordingly. So if I keep pointing things out, maybe I can knock out all of her insights out after all. If I find another inconsistency, no matter how small. It's a bit hard to focus on the insights of this with the seance vision going. I'll try using pause to temporarily stop the vision. לא יודע למה זה לא עבד, אבל אוקיי. זה backspace כאילו כאן? אוקיי. There, pause the vision. I can use M and B to jump to different parts of the vision. I'll try moving the meter mark to where the red flashing panel there. Oh, okay. I can't. Okay, I don't know how to get around the seance in seance visions. It's time to find inconsistencies between the inside and the vision. אוקיי, אני יכול לעצור את זה, כן, זה backspace אחורה, אוקיי. מה אומרים פה? The accused strung wherever he was holding down on victim's head. The pain, the victim's vision went dark, this is when he lost his life. Song of ceremony the victim heard was a practice run for the temple speakers. יש פה משהו שאני רוצה להגיד פה ככוכבית. כי... אם נלך לפה... עבעוב, אלבי עם צעקה, עבעוב עוד פעם, אבל הפעם זה נחבא, ובסוף פיין. לא, פי. אומייגאד. sight.
Objection!
כי אין pain. Okay, יופי. You see the victim's field of vision went dark after he was struck, correct?
Of course, as anyone with eyes can see.
Well, pardon me, but I must disagree.
What?
Benevolence, please take another look at the exact moment the victim felt pain.
Oh!
Everything goes black, and then, only after that, the victim feels pain.
Inconceivable!
This places the order of events at odds with what you say happened.
My word!
Oganka! Your benevolence! What is the meaning of this?
I cannot be wrong. My insights are beyond fallacy.
If what the defense says is true, this is a very grave matter indeed. Please forgive me, your benevolence, but I'm afraid this contradiction is something we simply can't ignore.
Objection!
Now, let's not be too hasty, your majesty. I think I can clear this up.
You have something to add, Mr. Payne?
1,000 apologies. It seems the prosecution has failed to make one tiny thing clear.
And that would be?
On the day of the incident, there was a power outage, a blackout in one of the temple. In one part of the temple.
Slicha.
And as I recall, the crime scene was in that sector. The power outage must be why the victim's field of vision went dark. I apologize for neglecting to tell the court this detail. I'm afraid it slipped my mind.
Or rather, you knew all along and are only letting it slip up now that it's convenient. Pain.
The power outage knocked out both the lights and the speakers. Oh, there was a blackout there, was there? Well now, that explains everything, does it not?
What do you mean, your benevolence? Please share your thoughts with us, if you would.
The blackout occurred when the accused and the victim were faced with one another. Fearing the victim would flee under the cover of darkness, the accused swiftly brought his weapon down on the victim's head.
I see. That makes perfect sense, your benevolence.
No, the victim was struck after the lights went out. The depth of your insight is awe-inspiring, your benevolence. Give her a hand, everyone.
Hold on! Long may you live the prosper or whatever. Hey, I want to live long and prosper too.
Enough applause. You flatter me.
Now, your benevolence, in light of this new information,
Yes, of course. I will alter my insight.
One can safely assume the accused struck the victim the moment after the blackout began. So much for my inconsistency. At least I was able to draw out some new info. And with new info comes a chance to find new inconsistencies. I have to compare the insights with the vision again and see what else I can dig up. טוב, אם יש כבר משהו שהוא obvious, הייתה הפסקת חשמל, שזה קלאסי בערוץ שלי, מי שזוכר את הפינאלי של Trials and Tribulations. מי שזוכר את הפינאלי של Trials and Tribulations. עדיין אפשר לשמוע את הסוג of ceremony אם הייתה הפסקת אש. סליחה, לא הפסקת אש. הפסקת חשמל.
Objection!
הספיקרים לא עובדים מתי שהיה הפסקת חשמל. Yes! I finally found it. This is the gaping hole I've been looking for. Your benevolence. As impressive as your spirit communion power is, אני רגיל ל-communication. It's not infallible. You never know when to stop talking, do you? I hope you realize your words are an insult to all adherents of Corionism. רגע, אפשר... אוקיי, יש לה, בקומי. 14? קודם בת 9, עכשיו בת 14? איך את יכולה לעמוד בבית משפט באופן רציני בלי בעיות? Actually, Corionist priestess and crown princess of Corine. Our divination seances show the last moments of the dead. אני אחזור על המשפט הזה עוד פעם. I hope you realize your words are an insult to all adherents of Corionism.
Defense! Watch out what you say. If you don't mind that tongue of yours, you won't have one left to mind.
It's certainly not my intention to insult spirit mediums. I literally have 2 of them as my friends. But maybe I'm not the one who needs to learn when to stop talking. What malarkey. I believe you said a few moments ago that the victim could hear the sound of ceremony thanks to the temple speakers. But then, how do you explain how the victim could still hear the song of ceremony even after the power went out? Oh. This contradiction of facts can only mean that the songs of ceremony Mr. Roll heard was not coming from the speakers. What? Impossible!
What are you saying? The song he heard was coming directly from the performance hall.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the only possible explanation.
But I said the crowd was nowhere near the performance hall.
הייתה משהו זה די קרוב, אבל whatever. Right. The song couldn't make it all the way to the treasure room. Not unless... You mean to say... Yes. The treasure room was not the actual scene of the crime. It must have been somewhere else. Somewhere closer to the performance hall. What?
You can't be serious!
There is a glaring contradiction in the claims of our benevolence and the prosecution. Therefore, the defense insists that this case can be thoroughly re-examined. What? No.
This is completely unprecedented. The inconsistency in her benevolence's insights. Unbelievable.
He died for his forked tongue, Your Majesty. These are but the claims of a corrupt lawyer, a feeble ruse from a feeble mind.
But the contradiction revealed by the defense, it's undeniable. We can't just turn a blind eye to it.
But the defense's assertion is indeed meaningless. Even if the location of the murder turned out to be different, it doesn't change what we've seen of the moment of the murder.
Indeed, the accused is standing right there in front of the victim. Furthermore, the murder weapon remains raised above his head. My insights still stand. I hate to admit, but she's right. The seance vision still makes the situation look really grim for Albie.
I doubt even the defense can dream up an explanation as to why. The accused has his hands up over his head.
Well, the defense dares to dream. Making out of this nightmare alive.
You what? You still insist on trying to doubt all my insights, do you? You better be prepared to back up your claim. Remember what will happen to that tongue of yours if we find you are just wagging it.
Of course I can back up my claim. Just as soon as I think of something. You appear to be fully prepared, friends. As the embodiment of discord, I give you permission to try and prove your claim. As long as you're willing to stake your life on it.
I concur, your majesty. Prepare the tongue shears. Chop chop.
Chop chop? Yes. Let's have the bailiff fetch them. I think I saw a small bear in the basement. Chop chop. Stop, stop!
I hear that lying lawyers have several tongues to spare. I'm sure he won't miss one.
Yikes! These people are actually serious! They're attached to my tongue. Think, Felix, think! Other than to raise a weapon, why would Albie have held up his hands like that? Huh, so that's why. The reason the defendant had his hands up over his head can be explained by something in the crime photo. That explains why Albie had his hands raised above his head. אוקיי, זה אני כבר לא מבין מה זה רוצה להגיד לי. Oh, so cool. Why did the defendant have his hands over his head? אבל זה, I guess?
Take that!
As in the seance vision, I witnessed the defendant raise both of his hands over his head yesterday. You did? Where did you see such a thing? But the police had their guns trained on him as they made their arrest. Oh, are you saying? The victim was a security guard, and an armed one at that. Okay, it's a cancel. Huh. The defense proposes that the victim had pointed his firearm at Albie. And that's why the defendant's hands were raised in the air. Oh, God. Wow. Rifa? Hold on. Holy sh... Beat the fuck! Holy shit! Marco Apple!
I wonder if the seance vision could be interpreted that way. This is not possible. It can't be.
Not bad for a total knockout. How does Lord Devil go against a benevolence?
He's not bad on that cheddar snake Dirk.
Traitorous snake? Dark? Oh, dog? Who's that?
No, I can't believe it. A contradiction in one of my insights? There's no such a thing. There has to be some kind of mistake. I won't accept it. That's right, your benevolence. And I won't accept it either. It goes against Overhaul's secret. Throw him in jail immediately for lese majesty.
What? Yeah, you said it. Throw him in jail.
Yes, make it pay for the way he's disrespected her benevolence.
These people are definitely not my fans right now. That's right. Exterminate him. לפחות יש יתרון בזה שזה partial voice acting, הייתי אומר בהשוואה לדקה. וואו! מה קרה פה? Hold it, מה זה? Peace! Give me peace! I said peace! Peace become order? Okay, that's a choice. Now everyone, please calm down. Is he?
Your Majesty, please assign this black-headed attorney a suitable punishment.
אומייגאד, אני דואג ששיחקתי 5 משחקים בעצם, שבו היה לי בעצם בעיה בווליום. אומייגאד, זה מה שעובר לי בראש כל הזמן הזה.
No, I can't judge him with less majesty. Majesty.
What? Oh, what? But why not, Your Majesty?
I was simply following the proper procedure for defending the accused. There's nothing unlawful about that.
But, Your Majesty, don't you want to wrap up this trial up quickly? Why not just give your verdict? Then you can go and make it up to your wife.
We can't end the trial now. Not when we just learned new information about the case.
What? Your Majesty! Not you too!
אוקיי, זה קצת מצחיק. זה קצת מצחיק עם הפרלוס. קודם רייפה וגספן אומרים, בא לנו לעשות את הטרייל הזה בדיוק איך שאנחנו רוצים, והג'אדג' אמר, לא, אני חייב בעצם למהר. אבל עכשיו זה ההפוך. הג'אדג' אומר שאנחנו עובדים בעצם באופן חוקי, והאחרים אומרים בעצם לא. זה קצת מצחיק.
You would honestly entertain the idea that my insight contains a contradiction?
Truly, it is shocking. In the 20 plus years since the DC Act went into effect, such a thing has never occurred. To be honest, I don't want to believe it either. But with his life on the line, the defense pointed out an inconsistency. And it is our duty to scrutinize it to the satisfaction of the law.
You dare go against the royal priestess, you non-believer?
Oh, my faith is as strong as ever. But I have a duty to make a fair ruling on this trial. If you insist on interfering with that process, Your Benevolence, I'm afraid I must request your removal from this courtroom, royal priestess or not.
What? I'll have you know!
Your Benevolence! Please, accuracy in this. Your Benevolence.
Looks good kill.
I won't forget this offense, barbed head! I do not admit defeat. I won't.
Bailiff, please see Her Benevolence out.
You, Metama, will face due retribution in the Twilight Realm. The demons, though, will. Don't plug up your butts right off your stupid head. Your suffering will be super duper painful. And then I have to throw in the lake of burning fire. Yeah, and then.
I guess she's still just a teenager after all.
Oh, then, the friends, Mr. Light, was it?
לא light Yagmi. That's right, Your Majesty. Phoenix Wright.
Of course, Mr. Wright. My apologies. Well, that we both have this newly uncovered fact, I suggest we proceed with arguments.
Thank you, Your Majesty. אני שעתיים פה ואני לא סיימתי את הטרייל. What the fuck? אפילו אין to be continued?
Yes, but do not misunderstand me. This doesn't mean I trust you completely. I'll be keeping a close eye on you, so don't even think about lying to this court.
I understand, Your Majesty. Whew. Maybe now we can finally run a real trial.
Arguments, Your Majesty. Very well, I accept your challenge.
Huh? What's with him?
Oh, the look on your face, Mr. Wright. It's just still hilarious.
What's so funny, Mr. Payne?
The defense still doesn't get it. The truth he unearthed is going to bury him in his case instead.
What do you mean by that, prosecutor?
I told you it's Chief Prosecutor.
Yes, because that's the thing to focus on right now.
The defense is digging its own grave. Consider this, Your Majesty. Why would the victim, a security guard, point the gun at the accused?
Oh!
Oh, indeed. Because the accused was about to commit a theft. It's the only logical explanation.
What? That does sound pretty logical, actually.
It doesn't help the accused situation at all. If anything, makes him look even more guilty.
Yes, I have to agree.
היית יכול להגיד את זה לפני 3 דקות? ואז היית מקבל את רייפה נכנסת איתך לתוך זה, מחייבת את פיניקס לענות יותר מהר? למה לא עשית את זה?
Allow me to spell out this truth the defense then borrowed to think through. Mr. Roll came across the accused just as he was trying to steal the treasure. The guard pointed his gun at the accused, and just when the power went out, the accused murdered the victim and hid his body in the treasure room.
Ugh.
A hand truck for moving heavy treasure around is stored in the treasure room. The accused could have easily moved the body with that.
And after all the hard work to knock down those insights, I'll call into the old familiar corner once more.
It's alright. Do you have a rebuttal?
I'm trying to go blank here.
I hope you're ready to climb that scaffold.
Ask a question, defense.
Got nothing. I can't think of any grounds for an objection. The only thing to do at this point is to ask the defendant himself what happened. But I don't know if Albie will cooperate with me or not. Albie? Will you tell us what really happened?
You don't have to say anything, accused. Fall for his evil trap and you'll only dirty your own soul.
Albie, you have to tell me the truth. I can't help you unless you do. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry. Why won't he trust me? Is this it? Is this the end for both of us? To be continued? Oh no, wow. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'll say it. Das הדברים שלו מאיה. I've never met a real lawyer before. Everybody always told me they're bad people who help dirty criminals go free. I never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me. Would actually believe in me. Would risk his own life for me. I never would have even imagined it. Yeah, I'll be. So, that's why I lied. To try and save myself. But I'm not going to lie anymore. If you believe me in enough to put your life on the line, then I'm going to believe in you too!
What?
Allow me. Allow me to explain! Oh my god. Now we're talking. Time to finally get to the bottom of things. To be honest, I went into the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box.
Even though the temple told you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it.
Yes, I'm sorry. Sir Ollie even saw me once and scolded me. But that box is so beautiful. The way it glows in the dark, I couldn't help myself. Wait, it glows in the dark? That's right. It's covered in this special mineral called fluorinite that makes it glow. Allow me to cover the fluorescent. It's absolutely breathtaking. It's really a shame I don't put it on display for the public. Can you imagine how many people would go on night tours to the of the temple if they did? If only they applied such passion to telling me the truth earlier. Okay. On the day of the incident, I was on my way to the treasure room again. I ran into Mr. Roll on the great stairs.
So those were not the treasure room stairs in the science version.
No, they were the great stairs that connect the hallway. אוקיי, ועכשיו השיר הוא יותר רלוונטי כי זה יותר קרוב. אוקיי. Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs. All of a sudden, Mr. All drew his gun and threatened me with it. I couldn't put my hands up. Mr. All, he acted so scary. For some reason, he hid his scarf over his mouth. I couldn't read his expression at all. למה זה מזכיר לי כאילו זה התנהגות של חמאסניק? Just then, the power went out. So I took the chance to hightail it out of there. I ran for my life. But now when I try to think back on it, all I can remember are the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Roll's eyes. That must have been when I dropped my notice scroll. Which means someone else brought it to the treasure room along with Mr. Roll's body. Did Mr. Roll say anything to you when you ran into him on the stairs? What is it, Albie? I have no idea why, but he asked me a strange question. Did you steal it? He said. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say all this before. I didn't think anybody would believe me.
A grand speech. Want to confirm my suspicions that you were the thief.
Objection!
It's possible the victim simply misread the situation.
Objection!
Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. The victim must have had good reason to be suspicious of the accused.
Why does every new piece of information have seem so incriminating? Shadow. What do I do, Shadow?
And what better reason to suspect the boy than seeing the treasure box in his hands? In the course of his rounds, the victim must have noticed that the treasure had been stolen. And then, just after that,
הוא ראה את אלבי.
he ran into the accused. I'll be your guide.
Oh, that's not what happened.
Therefore, the one who stole the treasure and killed the victim can be none other than the accused.
Oh, הכל טוב? או. מה זה? What now? או. איזה כלב? Hey, Shadow! Calm down, boy! Well, what do we have here? I'm sorry about this. This is my dog, Shadow. כמו Shadow the Hedgehog. רק יותר קול בגלל שהוא... אוקיי, סתם צחק. You nearly gave me a heart attack. So that's why what's making his bag move. Fucking killer. You can't quiet that yappy mutt down. The Shadow says that Mr. Rowe made a mistake. You can't understand him? Don't tell me this is a surprise witness for the defense.
I beg your pardon? You're not thinking of cross-examining an animal, are you?
עשיתי את זה לתוכי, עשיתי את זה ללוויתן, עשיתי לרובוטים. מה עוד חסר? למה לא? Of course, Your Majesty. Not this time, anyway. נו באמת.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I thought I'd have to recess my assessment of your sanity a second there.
Blue, I think I'd better reassess my strategy and fast. I've somehow show that somebody else could have snuck on the victim. Could have struck the victim, or we're saying. Well, it's true that the defendant was standing in front of the victim when he died. It doesn't mean somebody else couldn't have struck the victim at that time.
If you're going to go that far, I hope that means you have another angle of approach ready.
Exactly. I mean, who but the accused standing front and center could have done it? Unless you can back up your claim, it's nothing more than conjecture.
Okay. Come on, Phoenix. You can think of something. I know I can think of something convincing. Where else could the victim have been struck from? Mahor.
Take that!
Where's the defendant standing in front of the victim? Is it possible the victim could have been struck from behind?
From behind, you say? I see. Yes, I suppose it's outside the realm of possibility.
Good. Now at least I have some breathing room.
But who do you suppose it could have been?
Oh, the true culprit, naturally. The one who actually committed the theft and the murder.
The true culprit? I don't suppose you have a true timeline of events to go along with that.
I should have known I would have to explain everything. Alright. If first time the true culprit struck the victim from behind, then that means... שהיה שם קודם. After going to the treasure room and stealing the treasure, the true culprit tried to escape. But then Mr. Roll appeared making his rounds. I imagine the culprit then quickly hid in the storeroom at the other end of the hallway. Oh! A storeroom! Okay, that makes sense.
You're grasping at straws, Mr. Wright. I admit it. You're nothing but baseless conjecture.
I'm going to look for something to base on it right now. Albie? When you ran into Mr. Hall in the hallway, was there anyone around this storeroom area? I don't know. There might have been somebody there, but I couldn't see.
I was only halfway down the stairs, so I couldn't see the ends of that hallway.
I see. Swing and a miss. Oh.
Oh, Shadow says that someone was there.
I see. Thank you for that. Too bad his testimony is inadmissible. You think this is a joke? Maybe the defendant happened to see this other person. But that doesn't mean the true culprit could have been there in the hallway.
Objection!
Your desperate floundering is getting hard to watch. But I will enjoy watching you sink.
What are you talking about?
Unfortunately for you, only the accused and the victim were in that hallway at the time of the incident.
How can you continue to make that assertion?
Because there was a witness. A very reliable eyewitness.
Oh. What?
Your Majesty, the prosecution would like to call its witness to the stand.
Oh, like an eyewitness to this stand. It's been decades since that's happened.
And unlike the defense's witness, you can rest assured that there are no pets involved.
That was a low blow.
Very well, I'll allow it. And now for something we're not heard in quite some time. Bring the witness to the stand.
Oh! Oh, the culprit! The culprit, okay, the culprit. אוקיי, זה קצת מעצבן בשבילי לעשות את זה, אבל אני אסיים את הלייב של היום פה, אני בדרך כלל עושה את זה to be continued, אבל יש משהו שאומר לי שלא יהיה בכלל to be continued. What the fuck? Close examining, understanding? What the fuck? whatever, אני שם את הפרק של היום פה, כי זה אשכרה נהיה מאוחר בלילה, עדיף כבר ללכת לישון. אם אין לי בוטים, אני ממש שמח בעצם שכל מי שרואה בצ'אט, רואה בכלל פה לייב, הוא בכלל רואה את זה. רגע, לא אקסט גיים, לא אקסט גיים, לא אקסט גיים. Back to menu. אז כן, לצערי זה הולך לשים של הפרק של היום פה. אז כן. כאן ירין, ניפגש בסרטון עולב הבא של ירין גיימס, מקווה שנהנתם, וירין, אאוט. ביי חברים, מקווה שאתם נהנים.